So I decided to come all the way out to America to paint a ship. I've come all the way out here to help Chris with the Aurora Restoration Project. So I think I've got a lot to see this week. I really want to have a good explore around the ship. I'm hoping to meet some new people and get to learn about what Chris has been through. He's owned the ship since 2008, so it'll be really nice to speak to him and find out why buy a big cruise ship. So that was eventful. I had to climb down from up there onto the scaffold. I'm not the best at climbing either, but I did it. I did it. So the plan is today we've had a few little bits of filler, so we're just going to sand all this back and then hopefully start painting it. So this is the stern, so we're working off a floating platform, so get to work. So we're still sanding. Where there was some filler in originally, we sanded it back and it's a bit low, so we're just going to add some more filler in to make it look a bit smoother and prettier. Keep sanding and then we're going to start painting. It's a bit sunny, I'm not used to this sun. Look at that thing in the sky. So the plan is now we're going to just paint the top half, because we've only got about an hour of light. We've still got a bit of sanding to do on the bottom, but what we said we'll do, try and get the top painted in the morning. We'll come back, do the sanding that we've got to do at the bottom, and then get the bottom painted. It's going to take about 3 coats, Chris reckons. So if we can get at least 1 on tonight, maybe 2, that'd be good. I think it'll probably only be 1 by the time we've prepped it all and stuff. So he's just gone up to go and get the rollers and the paint and the cloths to give it all a wipe down with before we start painting. It's so nice to be outside doing boat work in lovely weather. So the sun is setting, looks beautiful. We've just finished the first coat of paint. It looks really good. Obviously it'll look even better once it's got 2 more coats on it. So I'll just show you. So obviously from this line forward is what we've painted. This is all still to be done, so you can see how, you know, the work that Chris has done to get it from that to that is amazing. Look how smooth it is. You know, I've only come and painted it, and you know, it's been a hard day. but it just looks fantastic. So in the morning tomorrow we're going to come back, we're going to do a bit more sanding down the bottom, get another coat down the bottom, and then we are going to spend the day getting more paint on it. Looks good. So I couldn't really climb back up the scaffold because I would have got wet paint all over me trying to get over. So I've just phoned a taxi. Taxi! Right, there's my lift. Morning everyone, it is day 2 in America and we are back to painting and, well, sanding and painting today. So we got the first coat on yesterday, up there. Today we've got a bit of sanding to do at the bottom. I love your t-shirt, Chris.
Yeah, I ordered 5 of them.
So we are going to crack on today and we are going to try and get all this back end done by the end of the day. Yay! Paint your ship! Right, we're all sanded and on to my favourite part of painting. Go on, let's see if you had a good throw.
There's no way to do it.
Get the power cable out the way. Oh, like a professional. So the top part has had 2 coats now. The bottom is still on the first coat, but it's dry. So we're ready to give the top its last coat and the bottom bit its second coat. It's looking good then.
Like brand new.
So it does look like brand new. And you know what's really nice? Painting boats when it's warm. It's a bit sunny to be painting white paint. I should have put some sunglasses on. I'm like, oh, I can't see. But it's just so nice to be warm. It's looking good.
Looks like a brand new ship.
It does. It looks amazing. Let's stand back and get the long shot. So we've still got one more coat to do from down there, but the top's had 3 coats.
Very shiny.
It is. It looks fantastic. So there we go. We've put 3 coats of paint on the back now. All we've got to do now is wait for it all to dry, and then we can add in the blue line. That'll be exciting because that'll just like make it all pop, won't it?
It doesn't dry fast enough.
No. So we're gonna leave it overnight and come back and do it tomorrow. Looks great though. Are you happy with it?
Oh man.
Have I done a good job?
Oh, of course. Now it's time for the next half.
Yeah, the half we've done's great.
Look how bad it looked before.
Yeah.
I think that's
Let's go around and show you how good it looks. It's just so smooth. And then if we go around this side, so there's like before. It's all like loads of coats and it's all rubbish. And then now it's smooth and perfect. I'm well happy with that.
it adds so much to the ship. So if we can get it this way all the way around in the next months, then we're going to be very happy because it'll look like a new ship for a while.
Yeah, it's great. We done a good thing today.
I want to get it over there.
So the paint is all fully dry now and we are going to start painting the blue line. I think we picked a bit of a stupid time to start doing it because the sun is setting. We haven't got much of daylight left, have we? So this could get interesting. But so let's see how far we get. We've got frog tape. So we're going to tape out the line and then see if we can get the paint on before we're doing it in the dark.
Okay, so this is my technique. I'm gonna mark it, tape it, Steve's gonna paint it, and Gemma's gonna film it. or vice versa.
Do you think he'll line it up to the other end, Steve? Actually, there's nothing to even line up, is there? Because we're not touching the blue line the other side. Because we've still got the grey. I think we should make him go all the way around to make sure it tallies up to this blue line. But then we can't because we need to move the dock to be able to get the scaffold, to be able to put it there. So you'll have to keep an eye out on the Aurora page because I don't think he's not gonna get this bit finished before I leave. So we'll make sure Chris posts a video of the finished result on his channel. So go and like and subscribe to Chris's channel on YouTube, which is the Aurora Restoration Project, to keep following along, because I think obviously he's definitely got the biggest boat restoration on YouTube. I don't think anyone can beat this. What's the size? 293 foot?
It's not the size of the boat.
How big is it?
293.
That's always right. 293 foot this ship is. It puts my boat into perspective and makes mine look like a little tiny thing. So the first part of the blue line's done, but literally in about 10 minutes it's going to be like pitch black and it gets like very dark. So we're going to leave the bit we've done now to dry, and then in the morning we can come back, we can give it one last coat, and then we can move the scaffold round to do the other side. It looks good though.
So if you put on the right tape, then you don't have any bleeding through and it looks great. So check this out. I don't think the stripe looked this good when the boat was new. It does look good.
It looks great.
So this is how I get the straight line for the stripe on the Aurora, and that's how come the whole thing so far looks perfect. But sometimes you screw up and it doesn't always look perfect. Well, let's give it a try. So I got a 7-inch piece of ruler that I cut off with a table saw, and I marked it in the middle at 3.5 inches. And I go to the center of each one of these rivets, pretty easy really, and I just put a little tiny dot at the top. This damn Sharpie works. Okay, here we go. And I put a little tiny dot at the bottom, and then I skip over about 7 or 8 rivets and I do the same thing again. And then I keep moving all the way down to the length that I want to do the stripe. And after that, then we tape it up. So give me a minute and we'll be taping.
And while Chris is doing that, I'm hanging on the scaffold for dear life in case I fall.
Getting ready to paint.
I'm like, ah!
As long as this tape stays put, I think we've got it.
I'm working at the total wrong angle. Right, and then back off there.
I think the trick is to not wear more than you get onto the boat.
Yeah.
If you can do that, then you're okay.
So as I'm sat working, there's sea lions. There he is. He keeps popping up and he's got a fish dangling out of his mouth. He's dead cute. Right, so time for the satisfying part of peeling the tape. Right, I'm going to be brave and I'm going to stand up and hold on for dear life. My legs are shaking. Ah. That looks fantastic. One more little section to go and then it's done.
So here we go, first mistake on my stripe yet. So we've been working on this. I have no one to blame but myself, unfortunately, because I'd love to blame somebody else. There it is, this little spot right up here. So now I have to wait for the whole thing to dry, sand the whole side of the ship down again. All I really have to do is tape it off and, you know, take a brush and just put a little white on this and it's all better.
And It wasn't my fault. Bonus. So we've finished. It looks good.
A lot of work.
But, well, I've said we're finished. It's half done. So now you've got all the rest to do. But unfortunately, I can't stay to help. So I'm off home.
You'll be here in spirit.
Yeah. Thank you so much for letting me come to paint your ship.
You did more work than I did. That was great. Come back anytime.
As I was holding onto the scaffold for dear life, going, ah! It's so nice just obviously being in the sun and painting boats and watching the sea lions just swim around us. It's been a really, really good experience. So thank you so much.
Anytime.
Go and all check out the Aurora Restoration Project on YouTube. I'll drop a link in the description and up above somewhere there. Years and years and years worth of work, haven't you, to go?
That's okay. I have lots of energy, so I look forward to it.
There's going to be loads of content from the Aurora Restoration Project to keep you all watching for years. So go and subscribe and help support the project, because what I thought our boat was a challenge, this is mind-blowing.
It's a much larger challenge.
Yeah. So see you all next time. Bye for now.
If you see what we can see, then adventure waits for all of us. There's a place that we should be. Come along, 'cause it's high tide and we can't lose. Come and drift away with us. Come and drift away with us again. So now that you're on board, let the love we share take hold of you as we move a little more.